Right, tea time again. Comes round really soon. And we've got Barnaby with us again today. And he's going to help us make some tea. And we're going to do a recipe that is, again, a Slim World recipe. Okay. And it's from the Slim World Extra Easy Express cookbook. And we're going to change it a little bit because what we're going to be doing tonight is spicy hot smoked salmon noodles, but we're actually going to switch out salmon for prawns. This is going to be free on Extra Easy. We don't have green days and red days, but back in the day when it was green days, it was 7.5 cents and 16 cents on original. But free on Extra Easy. So the idea with it being Extra Easy Express, it's meant to be done in no time at all. So what we've done already is we've cooked some noodles, some dried noodles already. So they're cooling off and draining. And we're now going to prepare carrots. So Barnaby's kindly cut up the carrot into small pieces. We're just going to put these to one side and we're going to prepare the rest of our vegetables ready to start frying them off. The next lot of vegetables to prepare, I've got here 100 grams of close cut mushrooms. Now these don't feature in this recipe, but I had them in my fridge and I thought, what the hell, I'll stick them in. So Barnaby's going to now slice these up. Okay, Barnaby has cut up the mushrooms into small pieces. The last vegetable to prepare is 2 peppers, and these need to be chopped up into small pieces as well. And Barnaby's going to do that for us. Pepper. Right, so Barnaby has done a really good job at chopping up 2 peppers into small pieces, and so we have them here. The other vegetable that's going to go into this dish tonight is 100 grams of petit pois. There was another vegetable that we did prepare and we forgot to tell you about it, and that is we've got 1 red onion which has been blitzed in a food processor, so that will be fried off with the carrots first of all. So the next thing to do is to get a large frying pan or a wok and spray that with fry light, and make sure you get that pan nice and hot because it's a stir fry that we're actually making. So the first ingredient to go into a hot pan is the red onions. Get them all in. Once they're all in, lovely. Let's give that a stir. And the next ingredient you're going to add to your onions is your chopped carrot. And what you want to do is you want to cook these for roughly around about 3 minutes until they're softened. So the onions and the carrots been cooking for about 3 minutes. The next thing to add, whilst keep stirring, you can add 1 clove of crushed garlic. I'm just adding half a teaspoon. So in the pan now we've got our onions, carrots and garlic. The next ingredient to add is ginger, and in here I've got 1 teaspoon of ground ginger. And then the next ingredient is mild curry powder. Now I put in there 1 tablespoon of mild curry powder, or if you want more of a heat, then up the strength of your curry powder. So give that a good stir. Wow, you can really smell the ginger cooking. Right, the next thing to do now is add the remaining vegetables. So we're going to add our peppers. Next ingredient is our chopped mushrooms and our 100 grams of petit pois. So add them all in and give them a good stir. And you want to cook these on a high temperature whilst keep stirring, and you need to cook these for about 4 minutes. So cook your prawns. I mean, the recipe that it gives in the book, it gives you salmon, so it says to cook them for 2 minutes, but it also says you could do this with smoked ham, so you could just replace the prawns or the salmon with some smoked ham. Barnaby's convinced he's just seen a prawn with a face. I doubt that very much. Does that bother you?
No, but I don't want eating eyeballs.
No, there's no. Okay, the prawns have had a good cook, so we need to now start to add our noodles that we've already cooked earlier on, and they've just been sat to one side. So add them half at a time and give them a good Okay, so all my noodles have now been added to the pan and had a good old mix. Next thing you need to add is 2 tablespoons of water. That's just tap water. And then 4 tablespoons of light soy sauce. If I caught the end of that one, but I've just added 4 tablespoons of light soy sauce as well, and just give that a good old toss. Move it around your pan, keeping it on a heat all the time. As you can see, it's made a good amount, so this will easily serve 4. So this is going to be, the kids were already eating, so this is going to be mine and my husband's tea for tonight, and then there'll be plenty for lunch tomorrow, which I'll eat cold. If only I could add smelly cam, or smell cam, not smelly cam, smell cam to these videos, because this smells gorgeous. So this is, I can't remember what it's called. So this is the spicy hot smoked salmon noodles from the Slimming World Extra Easy Express, and I've switched out my salmon with 100 grams of prawns instead. Right. So tongs are ready. Let's dish up some dinner for tonight. Noodles tend to come first, and then all the vegetable falls away, and the prawns. Ooh. So there we are, all plated up. This is my take on the spicy hot smoked salmon noodles. But like I said, I switched my smoked salmon for prawns, and the final bit, the final part, I've just scattered some coriander. This can be fresh, mine is dried, and I've just added some lime, which you just squeeze and drizzle all over your noodles, and that's it, all done. So let's have a bit of a mix about, and let's try this bad boy. There's a lot here. This is really going to fill me up. Oh, that's speed food. Just as well as the camera did cut in, because you really wouldn't want to see me eating a face full of noodles. That is really nice. It's got a bit of heat to it. Obviously the zest of the lime livens it up at the end. But that was super easy. It's packed full of speed foods, and it's completely and utterly free, which is the added bonus, and that's what we really want. Fill ourselves up with super duper free foods. Fantastic. So that's it for this evening. If you like my videos, please like them, please share my page. Sometimes we need love and a ladybird with your friends and family. That would be really great. Follow me on Instagram, Love and a Ladybird. If you're wondering where Barnaby disappeared to at the end of this meal, like every child rather, they get bored, and he went off and played in his bedroom, so got bored of Mum. I'm going to go and give my husband his plate of food, and I'm going to put my feet up. Right, see you later.